All right. Let's see. How long until the last rare that I need for the pre-patch event. So this is why this is the World of Warcraft Midnight pre-patch is out and the event is live, and I checked it out already. I got most of the rares for the event. So the event is in Twilight Highlands, which is a zone from Cataclysm. A bunch of rare spawns now spawn. Hello, Soupify. Bunch of rare spawns now spawn around the Twilight Highlands, and they spawn in sequence, and you have to kill all of them to get I think it's a title and a mount. And I was doing them all like in one sitting because I felt like that was going to be the best way to do it, and it is the best way to do it. But during like the fourth last rare that I needed, I was mounted and trying to like round up some NPCs, and I jumped over a fence while mounted and in combat, and the game disconnected me. And then when I reconnected, it spawned me in a nearby graveyard instead of where I disconnected. And by the time I got back to where I was, the people that were killing the rare spawn already finished killing the rare spawn. So, yeah. But the last rare that I need is Saligrum, the Observer, who says approximately respawns in 15 minutes. I feel like these respawn timers are accurate as long as it knows like who the most recent spawn is. Like right now the respawn is Gustavan. Yeah, if this is correct, then I should only have to wait about 15 minutes. Which is not too bad. In the meantime, I can work. There's another achievement here to play tic-tac-toe, so let's play tic-tac-toe. When the NPC isn't too hard. World of Warcraft's older than you by like 8 years. That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. But tic tac toe, like sometimes the CPU throws. You kind of just have to wait for the CPU to throw. I have found. Actually, probably could have won that one. Is it fun? I would say it definitely. If you're into MMO games, it definitely is, in my opinion, still the best MMO game you can play. I think if you are going to play it though, I would play the classic mode of the game and not start with the retail version of the game, because the way the game plays in classic, it's much slower. The way it introduces you to everything. Yeah, see, like the computer threw right there. Oh, well, just wasn't paying attention. It's much slower to introduce you to everything. It's much more of a social experience as well. Modern WoW is much more about. I think modern WoW is a lot more dopamine. There's a lot more things you can do that are like good hits of dopamine, like farming pets and farming mounts and getting achievements, and there's just a lot more to the game that can just like give you that super good dopamine feeling. Which Classic WoW is a lot slower, but like I said, Classic WoW is a lot more social. So if I were to start playing it today, I think I would start with playing WoW Classic. And then if I got a character to max level and really liked what I was seeing, I would switch to retail, because retail's got more like dopamine inducing activities, and retail also has a lot better quality of life going on as well. Someone's like in my board. It's like super distracting. I might need to be able to reposition here. It's probably my fault for being where I was. Try and go to a spot that's people are less likely to stand in. Maybe like up over here. This game is World of Warcraft. This is the retail version of World of Warcraft. Stangdao, hello, and thank you for that resub.
What?
3 years. Wait, 3 years. Wow. That's pretty meaningful. Thank you, Stang. We have about 7 minutes until the rare spawn that I need respawns. Thank you, Stang. I appreciate you. I do. What am I doing? I don't know if the computer throws more when you go in the middle or when you go on the outside. Okay, definitely through there. Found new portal killing split that you love? Have I found the hidden portal wall in the engine on Hammerhead? Yes. And yeah, when it's World of Warcraft, guys, we can talk about anything. I real like this game is so low stakes, it really doesn't matter what we talk about. Yes, the Hammerhead portal kill spot is amazing. I think I have Mirror Vise. I think Mirror Vise is the one before the one that I need. I think I have a couple clips already of me getting portal kills. On the Hammerhead spot. Am I going against this? Is a bot soup. That's why it's literally throwing sometimes. But there is an achievement right now. that you can only get during the pre-patch. That is to win 50 games of this tic-tac-toe toy. Like, see, sometimes you just click straight across. What I should do is just go faster. But yeah, you just have to win 50. You just have to win 50 games during the pre-patch event. Like, and sometimes the computer really throws. Does it try to block you? If it does, you gotta go for the corners. Yeah, it does sometimes, and then sometimes it doesn't. I feel like the computer is smarter if you play middle first. That's why I've been playing this side. I feel like it's more likely a break when you play the side instead of the middle. Yeah, Stang, I have to remember who told me about that spot because I didn't notice it the first time I played. Um I definitely didn't notice it the first time I played, and then someone pointed out to me, and it's probably my second favorite portal kill spot now. I still think Abyss would still be my favorite if the lasers were still there, but they took the lasers out of Abyss. I think my favorite spot now is Stadium. Oh, I threw that time. Oh, I mean, the number of times I've accidentally killed teammates in trying to go for portal kills in Splitgate, I don't want to talk about it. There was one game of Free For All I was playing. I was in a voice call with Azalea Plays and Daily Streamer before we played in the MVP tournament, and we were just queuing random games, and I got a. Why did I go there and not there? I was just queuing random games, and I got a portal kill on Azalea and a portal kill on Daily in the same game of Free For All Stadium. Oh, I was like, oh, I win. Not paying attention. Yeah, it's really, you know what's funny? Almost every time I've accidentally killed a teammate with a portal, the next time I go down to the stadium portal room to set up a portal kill portal again, I'll notice my teammate is putting a portal down there either to like, oh, that's the one I need. Hold on. Either to like try and get one themselves or maybe to like prevent me from accidentally portal killing them again. Okay, this is the last rare spawn I need for this event. I like my little cosmic kitty. It's one of my favorite flying mounts, even though it's just one of the store mounts. Kitty. All right, this is it. So last night when I was trying to do this event, I aggroed enemies, and then I was jumping over this fence on my mount, and for some reason, maybe because I was in combat, because I just like aggroed a bunch of stuff, but whatever the reason was, I it disconnected me from the game, and by the time I reconnected, this event goes so quickly because you can see how many people are here. It goes so quickly that I just missed it. And you need to kill every single one of these. You can see I missed just this one. I did the whole rest of the list. It was so unfortunate. Starting up a closer to a polished server is so hype, Triforce. I can't wait. I mean, I can be patient and wait, but I also can't wait. I can wait, but I can't wait. So there's two things that they did in this pre-patch event that are going to affect the game pretty greatly. Are they reduce the complexity of a lot of the classes, changing the way the abilities work, or reducing the amount of abilities each class had, which I think is good because they'll make the game more approachable to new players. But this happens like every third or fourth expansion. They greatly reduce the stats that everyone has. So I think I had like 8 or 9 million health before the patch happened, and now I have 76,000. And all my numbers were much larger, and now I hit for like 150 and stuff. It's called a stat crunch, and they have to do it like every 4 or 5 years. They have to do it because the numbers just get too insane. And obviously when you have computers calculating larger numbers, that can contribute to lag. But also it's just unwieldy when you're, hitting for 36,000 and critting for 180,000. It's just it kind of takes away from it a little bit. Here, let's get on a cooler mount. I just really like the little stars there's like little stars and constellations that appear around the cat as well. An OG. Also not an OG mount, but an OG boss. Let's fly on this one. One of my more rare mounts. So that achievement that I just got gives me the title Thorn of Twilight and the mount Lightforge mech suit. Oh, why don't I fly on the new mount? What am I doing? Does it go to my bag? No. And the achievement 2 minutes to midnight. You have added the mount. Oh, it's light dash forged. That's why. Yeah, it's a pretty sick mount for a pre-patch event. It's too bad the event itself is pretty boring. Just flying around and killing each of the rare spawns. Yeah, super cool. Now, the other thing is you can get these pets. This is this is the cutest one of the 3 pets you can get. It's a little cute beholder guy. And you can get this little armored up hyena and this spore for some reason. And then they had this tabard, which was part of the event. Oh, you can inspect furniture items. They have this chase, this candelabra, and this chair for the new housing that comes out this expansion. And then this cultist outfit. So there we go. This cultist outfit, as well as these cultist weapons. Which are, I do like the rifle, looks pretty nice. And what is this, a 2-handed mace? Yeah, 2-handed mace. That looks alright as well, but nothing to really write home about there. So my main focus right now is the pets and the mount and the achievements. Speaking of, let's finish these tic-tac-toe games. I'm halfway there. I gotta just not think and just try and go for the easy wins. That's how I'll finish this as fast as possible. But yeah, if you're into collecting stuff, like if you play Pokemon and you really love completing the Pokedex, or if you play a game and you really like getting all of the anything that's in that game, like if you're like a completionist type person, this game's like amazing for that feeling because they have pets you can collect, they have mounts you can collect, they now have housing where you can collect things and put in your own custom house. They have achievements. This game just has a lot, and it's really overwhelming for new players, I think, but it's totally still has that kind of charm, that MMO charm. It's just I can understand why people are critical of the modern version of World of Warcraft, because if you play Classic, you have to engage with strangers to get things done, like dungeons and raids and stuff like that. You don't really need that in modern WoW. You can pretty much get by just like jumping into like a matchmaking system for everything, which is great for solo players. And like I said, it's a lot of good quality of life and stuff like that. But it's not a great quality of life. I don't know what to do when the computer goes there in the middle. You can certainly still have that social experience if you're looking for it. But for a lot of people not being forced into those social situations, they're going to avoid them, which makes the game kind of less sociable. So it doesn't have the same charm that it did, in Classic. But if you then go and play Classic and you're like, oh, I want to get a dungeon done, it takes like 45 minutes just to even start the dungeon because you have to build the group without all of the really good quality of life group finding tools and deal with people, saying they're ready and not being ready. And, you get halfway through the dungeon and someone didn't get the item off the boss they need and they just leave. And now one of you has to leave and go find a replacement, or else you just done early because someone was greedy and didn't stick around. And there was much more of a social contract around that kind of stuff because you could tell other people about someone who was rude or did bad things like that, and they would essentially get like blackballed from being able to do things if they did it too much. So like that part of it's a little missing, but also the political and like those parts of the game, I don't know how I was hovering over here, but I was just distracted by my thoughts. I don't really miss all that stuff all that much. Anyway, my little WoW rant. I do need you chat's advice on which 2 games I should beat for February, because I still have the New Year's resolution to beat 2 games a month. Last month I beat Undertale and Superliminal, which were both pretty good games. I'm glad I played them. And now I have to pick which 2 games I'm gonna beat in February. I'd like to beat them much earlier in the month, so I don't wind up with 4 days left in the month I'm trying to beat 2 games, because that kind of forced me to play shorter games. Not that Undertale's like super short, but Superliminal I specifically picked because it was shorter. But since I'm looking to sort it out much earlier in the month, I can maybe pick something that's a little longer. And as long as I get a head start. I keep hesitating because I keep replaying things in my head to see if I could have forced a win. But this is tic-tac-toe, and there's just too many possible draw conditions. I just need to keep rapid firing. Oh, I win. Nice. It's nice when you know you win before you even play your winning move. Is that why people like chess? I did play a lot of chess.com's daily puzzles when I got in the habit of doing like the Wordle, I was doing the Wordle, New York Times Connections, and the chess.com puzzle every day. Oh, and the Strands, Wordle, and Connections. And then I would do the chess.com daily puzzle as well every day, back when I was on my puzzle kick. All right, one more game. One more win. I'm done with this achievement. Hey, crunching for cultists. Win the Twilight Blade stratagem game in the Twilight Ascension base camp. That's where I am. That's what I did. Okay, I do have to re-enable Bagon. It was disabled because it crashed on me yesterday. And Stang, also congrats on going positive in your KD and on the new desk. I'm either very close to being positive, or I also just recently went positive. It's painful getting a cloak because you have the artifact cloak. I don't like when this game does like these artifact, like there's an artifact belt, an artifact ring, and an artifact cloak this expansion. Although the belt and the ring are technically not artifacts, there's definitely an artifact cloak, and it just means like when you do get gear for that slot, it doesn't it doesn't matter because you'll never get an upgrade that's better than the artifact. So like it's kind of awkward that they even let stuff drop for that spot, you know? Um all right, well, I guess that's it for the event for now. I can do, once the dailies and weeklies and everything reset, I can do more of those for the currency to get the rest of the items from the vendor, but if I needed gear, I could also, the gear like the cloak that I just got that isn't an upgrade, I could chase the rare spawns and keep doing the rares over and over again to get warbound gear to upgrade for my character. However, because it's like a gear catch-up mechanic ahead of the next expansion. However, it doesn't really matter because with the stat crunch, all the gear is much closer to being similar, and also considering I just did that event and got like all of the rares defeated, I didn't get a single leather piece. I got like multiple plate, mail, and cloth pieces. I didn't get a single leather piece, so it's super RNG. Woo, lag. Okay, but it's February 1st, which means we have a new trading post. So let's see what this monthly vendor has for the new month. It's Valentine's month, so there should be some Valentine's themed stuff. And when it's closer to Valentine's Day, there should be it's like an Anubis looking set. Southgard's Golden Raiment. When it's closer to Valentine's Day, there should be an in-game Valentine's event. Ooh. New mount. Let's add that to the little cart here. They got golden greatsword, golden swords. These are like kind of blood elf themed items, which makes sense because the next expansion is going to heavily involve the Blood Elves and the Sunwell and the Void. Ooh, very witchy. Don't worry, Stang, you'll get it. You'll get it one day, I believe. There you go. Ooh, a pink short bow. Oh my goodness, that is something. A bunch of pink gear, of course. Ornate Crimson Lunar Festival. Interesting. Oh my goodness. It's a lowrider broomstick. I gotta pick that up. It's plain shy snipers and frustrate. A lot of headshots, one shot melee. Yeah. Oh, look at this little guy. Full belly rolling paw. The full belly Meeksy will often put their own safety at risk if they smell food. Nothing brings them happiness like a cup of tea and a warm meal. Aw. And a cute description as well. This is a bunch of like Pandaren theme stuff. They don't often have like weapon or armor skins that I really, really want, which is always a shame. Okay, go to the cart. I have 24.25 currency and the 2 mounts and the pet will set me back 15.50. Nice.
Spirits bless you.
Got the Silver Moon Sweeper. Cloudborn Razorwing. And the new little cute guy pet. Also, these vendors are apparently Trading Post Outlet Completionist. Gotta make space in our warehouses for new inventory coming in. Pass the savings on to you. Ooh. Old Trading Post stuff at a discount. Oh, there's little pets. A water blast. Oh, look at the little mouse. There's wing back piece. There's a wristwatch. Okay, so a couple little pets here. 1, 2, 3 pets I don't have. And a wristwatch. That would be kind of cool to have. So there's 1,000 Trader's Tender in that. Oh man, I have to be really picky. Aren't these from the TCG? Those 2 pets? Oh my gosh, that is such a weird... That is such a weird one. I love it. Skateboard. Peafowl. I have a red version of the behemoth. Wait. This was a store mount that they discontinued. Yeah, and this was a Recruit a Friend mount that got discontinued. So some of these mounts are like some of these are old trading post mounts, some of them are discontinued ones. Toys. Mannequin charm. Transform caster into a mannequin from the trading post. That is horrifying. It's only 10. It's only 10 though. Oh wait, I have to get that. Because one, it's super creepy. And two, it's so cheap.
If you ever need anything.
Okay.
No loitering, whatever that means.
Okay, this one sells arsenal stuff. Like this blazing sword and shield. These are pretty good looking. Assassin's Bandolier. Oh, I have a set that would actually look really sick on, but I'm not spending 200 on it. This current... Oh, there's a green one. This currency is currency you can only earn through in-game activities every month. I actually really like that sword. So it's like pretty limited. If you're a troll role player, that's a sweet back piece. Little masquerade mask. Oh, the dangling eyeballs from those are gross. Oh, GG, Stang. Yeah, rest up for work. Don't let me keep you up. Heavily stitched wallet. Are the stitches the mark of an easy mark? Funny. That is a cool offhand though, just a bag of gold, but the gold's not small. I don't really love it. What would be cooler is if it was like a closed bag and the bag was like sagging here and had a little like tear with the glow coming out of the tear. I think that would look way better. The female undead fist weapon pose is so feral. Oh, that crown's actually really sick. Ooh. That's a really pretty bow. Oh. It's modeled after the Pandaren Mogu Empire, but looks like something you'd find in like Serpent Shrine Caverns or something like that. The blue version of the iconic Treants blade. Wait, oh, I can think of some cool transmogs you could do with that. Viking helm. Ooh, that bow is pretty. Eh. Those are pretty good looking. But for some reason, they just look the best in red. Yeah, I got some different versions of that X model. Also, very cool bow. Yeah, is that X model again? Another wristwatch. Oh, another cool bow. I like that there's just like a lot of stuff like I would never use a bow like this because I'm not like into the troll aesthetic. But if you're into the troll aesthetic, like that'd be awesome to have. I just love that they give you all the tools to have like a bunch of different aesthetics. Like if you really like Medivh's aesthetic, but you play a hunter with like some raven pets or something, this would be a sick bow for a set like that. I'm like only halfway through these. The wristwatch. Another book. Books are for nerds, though. Ooh. You don't have a lot of weapons in that color. This kind of looks like Timu Unstoppable Force. Nice. A little bucket. A rock on a stick. That is a classic medieval fantasy weapon. Just a big rock on a stick. Oh, it's like a bamboo pole. Ooh, wait. That cloak's pretty sick. And it's only 40? Yeah, got a bunch of versions of that kind of staff. That cloak's pretty good looking, but I have so many green cloaks now thanks to Legion Remix. I got some boots with the fur. I think I literally have this cloak. Or I have one that looks exactly like this from Burning Crusade. Those are alright looking daggers. There's so many Staff of Jordan type staffs. This wand effect is pretty cool though. Ooh, not a lot of bright green cloaks, I don't think. Ugly white boots. They're literally called ugly white boots. Churning sand gloves. Interesting. I wonder. It's kind of a fit actually. Ugly black boots. I wonder how many of these like one-off gloves or boots are specifically to round out sets that were missing stuff. Okay. Is this gonna be all armor as well? Oh boy, this has gotta be all sets, I think. This is from Plunderstorm. Oh, that hat. That's some bad hat head. Yes, it is. So this is cool. This is all stuff from the Plunderstorm event that isn't coming back, so it's like your only way to get this stuff if you missed it. I think when it comes to cosmetics, I think it's okay to bring cosmetics back. I think if you want to give some people like something that has exclusivity, I think doing it with dated achievements is the way to go, in my opinion. Especially in a game that's like such a like self-insert escapism fantasy type game. I think it's fine not to have cosmetics that although like part of doing something incredibly difficult or exclusive is being able to let people know at a glance that you're someone who managed to do the thing. Like the Black Karaji war mount for opening the gates of AQ. I don't know. I'm torn on it. Because on the one hand, I hate FOMO in live service games. And on the other hand, I totally get wanting to reward people who do something super hard or exclusive with something that they can actually show off. Because you can't really show off an achievement without like linking it in chat. And linking an achievement in chat is kind of like just to like flex it is kind of weird. Is this another what? Oh, it's just bracers. It's just a literal swimwear outfit. So, it looks so weird on Undead. Originally developed for power washing dragon mounts, Goblin engineers quickly discovered more lethal options. I mean, that's a pretty sick gun. Honestly, I wonder what oh my gosh, a little Murloc belt. Wait, that's actually amazing. Oh, but I want the mounts and stuff. But the Murloc belt, is there any situation where I would actually use the Murloc belt? I guess they have contextual transmogs now, so I can make it so the Murloc belt just shows up when I'm swimming. Bunch of floral items. Oh, these all have floral, summer fun, ocean depths. They all have themes. This is returning. This nice little gladiator, like tundra gladiator set. This is very like Mad Max looking with the canteen and the like steampunk vibes. Wastewander Trackers Kit. Actually like that a lot. High Scholars Arcana. Ooh. Yeah, I have a set that's like that, but yellow. Yeah, the Dark Ranger set. I did pick that up when it was available.
Be good.
Alright, so of all the returning stuff, I think I'm most interested over here in the pets and the mounts. Let's see. Let's do some quick Blazing Griff. Oh, this was a Twitch drop at one point. Hmm. Riding Turtle. Drops off Frostdeep Cave Dweller. Fish up from tier 3 fishing sack in your garrison. Comes, yeah, originally came from the WoW TCG. It used to be $100 on eBay. The Amber Skitterfly mount. Oh, apparently when this mount was added to the game, it was bugged. It does not walk on water. When the bug was if you bought it from the trading post, it wouldn't show up on your in your mount list. That's a bad bug. I think I have to get this mount because this is one of the mounts that I really wanted. That was sad. I miss I missed the boat on. You know, I have to get this. It is just such a completely unique mount as well. Plus, it's a flying mount. Yeah, I mean, that's just sick. This is a mount that everyone has except me. Because it was an anniversary mount and it was available for like an entire year. All right, cool. Well, you stick this cloak in my warband bank.
My directive is to serve you.
Wait, what? Where did this stuff come from? Was this stuff in my... This looks like stuff that was in my, like, transmog storage that got put into the bank for me. I guess they did have like a bank update. Interesting.
Return and
Okay.
peruse my inventory again.
Oh, and I wanted to check if these were they are warbound transferable. So yeah, if I wanted to, what I could do is jump onto another character, which I've been meaning to log into the Paladin and fix my Paladin's transmog with all the transmog changes. Fix the Paladin's transmog, and I can get some more of that warband transferable stuff. Ardith, hello. How are you this fine evening? Here, hold on. Let me do this for a quick second.
Champion, rumors suggest that Xal'atath's Twilight's Blade cult has been recruiting in Alliance cities.
Sorry, I'm opening Discord and it always opens on the wrong monitor. There we go. Okay. I'll just go starter build. Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay, let's jump on the transmog mount. Oh, what do you guys think for a human paladin transmog? Ooh. There we go. Show some skin. This is the new transmog interface, by the way. So any transmogs you had saved prior to are here in your custom sets. So like this is my OG transmogs. Actually, that one wouldn't look too bad with like an Alliance tabard. Yeah. but I do like the remodeled tier 2. I can also peek through. There's the Diablo remodeled tier 2. We got the pajamas. Oh, I did want to put a hunter into like the warden set. Ooh, there's the golden Shadowlands plate set. Looks pretty sick. There's also the golden Legion remix set. I did like this set a lot. It's a very paladin looking set. I think I like this set on a troll though. My troll paladin. I have a lot more complete sets from the Legion remix stuff. Excuse me. What am I missing? The set says it's incomplete. What am I missing from it? It looks complete to me. Is it the cloak? Must be missing the cloak. Actually, if you're into like the ethereal looking stuff, that is a pretty sick set. Yeah, these incomplete sets unfortunately are just that, incomplete. The OG tier 2 paladin. Oh, tier 1. The banana shoulders. I don't know. Tier judgment set just looks so paladin. I mean, it's like iconic. It's probably one of the most iconic sets in the entire game. That shield does look good with Thunder Fury. But this is just such an iconic shield itself too. This one too. And honestly, this one, I had this shield for so long on my warrior. Way back in the day. This looks like it was made for Judgment almost. I'll go with this set. $1,000 gold down the drain. Woof. Oh, is my... Bag add-on. This is gonna be disabled on all my characters. Oh, my new mount.
You want us to abandon our hunt for Xalatath?
Okay, do I need to do the lead up quests to unlock the dailies, or can I just go to Twilight Highlands? Let's find out. I'm just gonna go to Twilight Highlands and see if I can just do the dailies without doing the introduction quests. If I can't, then I'll just port back to Stormwind. It's not a big deal. Maybe it's a little sacrilege should be playing New World music. Oh, that's not what I want. I mean, I am in Stormwind. I could just let the in-game Stormwind music play.
Over here, champion. The rumors I mentioned began in this part of the city. All paths are possible.
Oh, wait, hold on. Twilight Highlands portal should be over here for Alliance. Hello.
You're playing Alliance?
Yeah, it's my paladin character.
Ew.
Yeah,
That's the correct response, right?
yeah,
You? Yeah.
that's correct.
Okay, good. I know we poured a horde in your head before you say it.
Yeah, horde to horde.
Everybody loves a baddie.
Yes, even if the baddie do bad things. Let's see. Oh, early tonight. That's a joke. Yeah.
That kind of computer I start to feel like things are called.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Also, I think Dom's listening. So, my legging pairs and my high socks and my fuzzy leggies are
Walk
making
your
static
own
things
path.
happen, and then I think things are calm. I really like it. So I want to go in bed.
The shadows serve us.
Okay.
Oh,
Love you too.
I'll see you in the morning when you're starting World of Warcraft.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I just know that this is the time to suck.
Yeah. Do be sucking. Okay.
Nothing?
Yeah.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. No, me too.
Thanks.
See you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Come with an open mind.
So we have made the unfortunate discovery that you do have
Not
to
everyone who seems suspicious or who practices void
complete
magic is necessarily a danger.
the pre-quest on each
New
character
time,
to unlock the dailies.
Pleased to meet you. Be seeing you. Hey.
Great to meet you.
You have my attention.
I'm in combat. Hello? No, I'm not. There we go.
So Romoth was right for once. The Twilight's blade has been recruited. Now that we've confirmed the rumors, we must stop the Twilight's blade.
Alright, so we have to take out 6 cultists in the city that are recruiting.
Yet more minds twisted by the void. This must seem quite familiar to you, Umbric.
And then
Don't
you have
squander
to
the
go
infiltrate
steal an
the cult and see what
outfit.
you can learn, but do not succumb to the allure of their sermons.
A strong enough will can resist the call of the void, Romoth. You would do well to remember that.
What spec am I in? In protection right now. Switch to Retribution. Since I take no damage, but I also deal like no damage. And my talent points have been reset. There we go. Do I have a two-handed weapon for Ret? Actually, don't know. Gotta be this, right? Um,
Punches, lucky doos and loot.
change this to that. That must be what the transmog UI was trying to tell me. About how I didn't have all weapon types set up. Do I have healing? I do.
Haven't you finished your training? Where is your tabard? Shouldn't you be studying? Hail Xal'atath! Hail the Prove yourself as one of Xal'atath's faithful. Only then may you attend the initiation ceremony.
Just click on 10 things. I made the mistake on the first character I did this on of dueling like 6 guys and not realizing I just had to click 10 things. Like the dueling takes so much longer unless you're one-shotting things. Which with the stat crunch, you're just not gonna one-shot anything anymore. I was doing a old Shadowlands raid after the stat crunch, and bosses were taking forever.
The void black dagger Xal'atath wields. We cut deep.
Still was able to solo it without issue, but
The heart of Azeroth and end this flawed world. For Xal'atath, for the Twilight.
Excellent work, champion. I believe we have learned enough here. Time to tear this camp apart. I will meet you back at the base camp. Our fight against this cult is only beginning.
still, I think my warrior feels the strongest right now. At least in the little bit of Icecrown Citadel running testing that I did. So I am still trying to get invincible. Even now.
You still haven't learned. The Twilight's blade will be your end.
Oh, I swear this guy was a dwarf when I fought him on my other character. Maybe the race changes depending on what faction you do this on. I mean, the rare spawn's right here. I might as well. Hopefully get a piece of gear. I can't imagine what doing this event on day one must have been like. How, like, full of lag and bugs it must have been. I do have to also rearrange my bars and stuff since I don't have or shadowed unit frames I used to use for my unit frames. I was gonna laugh if I got leather. Ooh. That was a big hit. It does make me sad that pretty much every class feels better to play than Rogue right now. Rogue just feels so squishy, and usually it makes up for being squishy with being super bursty, good DPS, and it just doesn't feel like good burst DPS anymore, because it's been brought in line with the other melee DPS classes, but other than Druid, which Druids can turn into bears, it is the squishiest armor class for melee. Which is just a bummer. Let me try and pick up this. Try and complete this before that rare spawn spawns.
Umbric, luck has once again spared us from your recklessness.
Okay. Wow, are the dailies per account? Blizzard, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? Come on. Per account dailies, really? I guess they don't want people like blitzing through the whole thing super fast, but the event isn't super engaging, so by not allowing people to blitz through it, you're just time gating them with something that's not fun to do. So the way you make this rare spawn is by clicking on these things and destroying them, which fills up the you can see the little ball flies over and fills up the progress bar. And meanwhile, you have a bunch of people just the first time I did this, I just sat here, I was like waiting for the progress bar to fill up. I didn't realize you had to actually like go around and click things. Come on. Give me something good. I I got plate boots. I think I want to give all that stuff to my warrior. Although my paladin would be the easiest to find a group on. It's just not fun class to play.
The Twilight's blade's use of shadow magic is causing rifts between Azeroth and the Void.
Well, the world quests are per character.
Timely effort. Who knows what could have gotten through given the chance.
And that gave me resonance crystals and weathered crests. So nothing nothing that I need for this currency. Why am I getting resonance crystals? You have tens of thousands of them. Why would I care about 32 more? Come on, Blizzard. What are we doing? Gustavan. Oh, Gustav. I still have Brewfest enthusiast buff on this character. That's weird. Just saw the Windburn and we'll be wearing a hat at work tomorrow. You know, I get it. I get it. Do you see why I thought it was Sunburn when I saw it? Okay, so you can do the world quests on each character, and some of the world quests do give you the Twilight Blade insignias, but others just give you resonance crystals. It's so weird. It's bad. My forehead is like half lobster.
We must strike the
It's
head
it looks
slay the
like
offended
Sunburn.
leaders of the cult.
It's I did not think it was Windburn.
A few brave Wildhammer allies have fallen into the cult's grasp. Give them the means to escape.
Oh, one of these. Oh my. Oop. Okay. One down. There you go. Two down. Easy. Check the UV forecast for today. It was low all day. Winds were 11 miles per hour the whole 2 hours you out. Yeah. I definitely don't doubt that's what it was. It just surprised me.
Allies are our strength. Thank you for freeing them.
This is the Undercity theme music, actually. I know it that well. It was my favorite. It was my favorite city layout because it was laid out like you would plan a city. Even though it was a pain to enter and leave the city. And no one hung out there. Oh, did I miss it? I just missed it. Oh, the cinematic song. You know, join a chorus group that just does nerd songs like this. That'd be super cool. It's like World of Warcraft, Clear Obscure, Diablo. Other games have like choral soundtracks.
The universe is full of mystery.
I can get another pet.
Power is to be wielded, not feared. We fight for a new future.
I'll get Scruff.
Sharel Aran.
Destiny, yep. Oh. Oh, the Souls likes, yeah. Elden Ring. Good choral soundtracks in that. Yeah, I mean, like, the craziest part, the World of Warcraft cinematics have always been top tier. But, like, you can watch the original World of Warcraft cinematic from 2005. It just looks good. I mean, why yap? Actually, instead of going to YouTube, even better. Wait, can you still view these from the main menu? You used to be able to view all of them from the main menu. You can. again, this cinematic was available in 2005.
4 years have passed.
Okay, 21 years
Forces
ago.
banded together and stood united against the might of the Burning Legion. Though Azeroth was saved, the tenuous pact between the Horde and the Alliance has all but evaporated. The drums of war thunder once again.
That timpani in the background. Do I have a favorite cinematic? That's up there for, oh, I mean, Wrath of the Lich King. Burning Crusade one is good. Wrath is peak. The Cata one's good. The Mist one's probably one of my least favorites. The WoD and Legion ones, these are all pretty good. Dragonflight's kind of near the bottom. What was the Shadows Beneath cinematic for War Within? This is the most, so now here's the most recent one we have. And also I don't really remember this one. Still holds up, no question. I agree. But then you watch like the most recent one, you're like, man, textures and lighting have come so far. Especially when you see any skin. Like the way the ears fold from the armor coming over. Honestly, and that's one of the worst ones. In my opinion. I think it does. It probably shows you the least about what the expansion's about, and but you know what? That's also, it's unfair to compare it to the launch cinematic, which like, oh, the skin and the sand and the lighting, like look at that. At first I thought it was not a cinematic when I first saw this. Look at the way the sand crumbles around the edge of the sword. It's so realistic. Yeah, the eyes as well. The fact that the reflection's like brighter over the darker spots of the pupil and fades out over the lighter spots of the like iris, it's so
You're here
good.
to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately. Something, someone, is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again. My son.
I am not that person anymore. I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
Hear me.
They're getting worse. Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will.
Oh, that
But we were
blink.
drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was aimed at someone.
And we went the whole expansion without addressing the sword at all. It was super interesting how we ignored it entirely. But you know what? I think they had an entire expansion just around the Azurite and the sword, which would have been, I think, Battle for Azeroth was... No. Oh yeah, because Legion happened, and that's when the sword got plunged into the world. So Battle for Azeroth had a lot of content centered around the Azurite resource that showed up because the sword happened. And then they just haven't... then they went Shadowlands and Dragonflight. I'm pretty sure they did both expansions entirely without addressing the sword at all. And now we've gone through a third expansion without addressing the sword at all, and people are like, So yeah, about that sword. Alright, good night, Distant Storm. Thanks for hanging out. The sword is a meme. I mean, it kind of is at this point. As far as the gamers are concerned. Anyway, should I just real quick get Invincible right here? Can you watch those from in-game? I should check the in-game menu so I know for next time. Night-night. You sure you don't want to watch like a few more Sam Max with me and be a pumpkin? Okay, let's see. No, okay, you do have to exit to the main menu to watch them. Oh, I see.
Talk to me. Welcome.
It's Ulduar time walking.
Can I assist you?
Or Wrath of the Lich King time walking. The Explorers League. That's a kind of sick axe with the full face on it. I'm kind of disappointed we don't have more like Ice Crown and Lich King inspired items in the Wrath of the Lich King time walking. Because I feel like even in Ice Crown Citadel, there's not a lot of things that are truly aesthetically... Oh, the little bee. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, I know that one already.
Good luck, friend.
Anyway.
What's on your mind? Great to meet you. Safe travels. Interest you in a pint? See you soon.
You'll most likely be a pumpkin anywho, so delinquent Tato activate. Oh, I know that, you know, Tato isn't just gonna turn the stream off and close her eyes. There's fanfic that needs reading. Okay, we want heroic 25 player. I do know you so well. It's like we're married. Now let me... Do I even need a block chat? I mean... I don't, right? It's the right thing to do in this category. Actually, while I'm in here... Where put my pet? Guess there. How do I know how to resize chat? Oh, there we go. That. Let's move that. All streams here. HUD tooltip. Okay, that looks better. There we go.
This is our final stand. What happens here will echo through the ages. Regardless of outcome, they will know that we fought with honor. That we fought for the freedom and safety of our people. Remember, heroes, fear is your greatest enemy.
Oh, did I really make it through that without aggroing anything?
Your soul will shine brighter than 1,000 suns. The enemy will falter at the sight of us. All as the light of righteousness envelops them. Our march upon ice-crowned
Like all the speeches overlapping each other because I'm just moving so fast. Speech on top of speech on top of speech.
I swore that I would see you dead in this.
You can see what? Enough! All part of the Master's plan. Your end is inevitable.
That will wash over this world and deliver it into a new age of strife.
Oops. Misclick and still get up here faster than waiting for the elevator.
The breaking of this one has been taxing. The atrocities I have committed upon his soul. He has resisted for so long, but he will bow down before his king soon.
Fire up the engines. We
We got a meeting with Destiny. I will never serve you!
I normally have everything muted when I roll through here. Like so. There's too much there's so much yapping that it just all overlaps. It doesn't when you're clearing this place normally, but I do think when they do these time walking raids, it's a real shame that it's like it's always Ulduar and it's not sometimes like Malagos or Eye of Eternity or Sarth. Was it Sarth? Sarth was a like single dragon raid under Obsidian Sanctum, right? Yeah, Sartheron. Or like even Ruby Sanctum. Ruby Sanctum, what wasn't Ruby Sanctum the one from the end of the end of the expansion with Halion? Or like I would do Trial of the Crusader again. You know, that would be cool. I mean, none of those fights are nothing's way harder than what you'd find in Old. Maybe Ice Crown is mechanically more difficult just because Lich King has a lot of kind of raid wiping mechanics, but nothing's really that much harder than what you'd run into in Ulduar in this expansion. Granted, I don't think Blizzard would like people to get 500 time walking tokens just for doing a single boss like Sartheron, but you can like if I look into looking for group right now, there are like if I look for Ulduar, you can just skip to there's tons of runs that just let you skip to Yogg anyway if you don't want to have to clear the whole thing and just do the last boss. I don't know. Some of these fights in here, like I've killed Lich King so many times with one-shotting him, I kind of would not mind actually fighting him again. I say that now, but one raid wipe to Defile and I'd be like, why did I ask for this? But I think it would be fine to like bring Eye of Eternity or one of, those other raids in. When they do Time Walking Classic, what raid is it? It's obviously not Nax. I don't think it's BWL. Do we even get a raid to do a classic raid when it's Time Walking Classic? Is it Molten Core? No, I don't think so. People would be livid about rolling on Thunder Fury. And it's not AQ. Yeah, I guess we don't raid when it's classic, do we? I know when it's Burning Crusade, it's Black Temple. And when it's Miss Pandaria, Wait, is there one for Mists of Pandaria as well? Hmm. Oh, where am I going? Wasn't paying attention to going right or left. Wait, did Princess's shirt drop? I would actually unironically wear that on the Paladin. I thought because Princess had loot, there was a chance. I will never forget doing this raid when it was current content and I was in the Pirates, which is one of those servers lead progression guilds. And our main tank Beasters, who I still interact with and who some of you may have seen in chat before, every time we'd pull this boss, I don't know why, it was just specifically this boss, or maybe it was like just one night that was specifically memorable, which is why it sticks out to me. But they would say, like, we do a ready check, everyone was ready, and then the raid leader would say, okay, Beasters, pull on you, because Beasters was main tank. And Beasters would go, all right. And then you would just hear the longest bong rip over voice comms. And then you just hear Beasters say, like, pulling in 3. It was make me laugh like every time. Good times. This is the Silver Pine Forest music. Oh, Duskwood. Isn't this also like... I guess, yeah, it is Duskwood, isn't it? I think it's also Silver Pine Forest. I'm pretty confident on that. And bubble. Wait, what? Take fall damage through divine protection? What? Oh, it's different from divine shield. I am playing a classic and heal. I could do the healing boss. I should. I'm missing transmogs off that boss because I've always ran this place on my warrior and rogue, and I've never had like max level healers that can do it. Yeah, I mean, how bad could it be? Oh, it's just one heal. Hey, yeah, I did get a new appearance. New robes just dropped. Oh, get me there. Uh-oh. Hey, Divine Shield. Okay, use that properly at least. Does Modern WoW have an arachnophobia mode? Actually, don't know. Sindragosa, featured character of the Wrath of the Lich King cinematic. Kind of an underwhelming fight. I don't remember our guild having too much trouble with this one. Remember, Professor Putricide on Heroic was especially hard. I remember that whole quarter was pretty difficult. I don't remember having issues with the Frost quarter at all. Or the Blood quarter either, really. Are they really quarters? But I mean, I remember Professor Putricide being pretty hard. I remember Lich King being obviously the hardest boss. I don't remember any other bosses having like a lot of pulls or being oh, Saurfang, Heroic Saurfang. I remember being hard. Or maybe I just remember that fight because every single melee DPS in the game wanted Deathbringer's Will. It was like not just your best in slot trinket, but it was massively better than every other trinket in the game. And it was best in slot for every single melee class in the game. Like, not just warriors and rogues or something like it was. If you did melee, you wanted Deathbringer as well. I think I was second in my guild to get it. First or second. Saved up my DKP for it. All right, Lich King. Let's hear the speech. I was muted when I started the one of the long parts, so we're waiting for him. There he goes.
Is it truly righteousness that drives you? I wonder. You trained them well, Fordring. You delivered the greatest fighting force this world has ever known. Right into my hands. Exactly as I intended. You shall be rewarded for your unwitting sacrifice.
Come up, man.
Watch now, as I raise them from the dead to become masters of the Scourge. They will
I will say this. The one thing I miss most about Deadly Boss mods right now is that WoW's default boss alerts don't have is that in scenes like this there was a like role play countdown that'd tell you how much longer there was in role play. Without that, you're just sat here on your thumb waiting.
Final blessing. Give me the strength to shatter these bonds. No more lives will be consumed by your hatred.
All right, here we go. Ready? Come on, man. Just give me them. I'm so sick of this place. Bummer. How many characters do I have parked in Icecrown right now? That's how many times I've ran this just this week. They're all parked just outside the entrance, like this. There's all these other people still trying to get their mounts as well. Still trying just like me. Alright, well, I did it on the Warrior, Death Knight, Paladin. Other Paladin. Other Death... Oh, this Death Knight looks sick. And Demon Hunter. And Mage. Wait, did I do it on the Mage? Oh, the Mage might be the one where I screwed up. Alright, well, that's enough. Wow. New game mode's coming soon. Okay, well, let's see. High guard, high guard. Split gate. Ah. Twilight Princess. Read Twilight Princess playing Twilight Princess. This is one of the games I'm thinking about beating for 2026, so I won't stick around because spoilers, because I've never beaten Twilight Princess, but show them some love. Catch you guys probably tomorrow. I have an idea for some content I want to do. They're about as far as I got in Twilight Princess, actually. I remember getting this far. Okay, good night, everybody.